this video I will teach you how to edit/create videos like that. First you will need these files. Open the editor. Whenever you get asked for a code, just paste it here. Click Add Files. Add your music. Pick a suitable portion of the music. You can split the track by clicking the scissors icon, which will cut by where the red marker is. Choose where you want the actual comparison to start, excluding the intro and picking countries. I forgot to mention, make sure your aspect ratio is 9:16. Left click and add a blank clip with any color other than black. Add the blank clip at the start of the first beat and end it with the start of the second beat. You can be more precise by zooming in. You can play back slowly to see if the beat matches. Now copy the clip and paste it exactly next to it with no gap. You can easily achieve this by zooming in, which can clip into precise positions. Now delete every next blank clip like shown. Now you got a synchronized intervals with equal gaps. This will be beneficial for a lot of things. For the winning country I had to extend the music, so be careful about that. Now that's done, I recommend splitting the tracks parallel to the start and end of each blank clip, as it would make it easier for clipping later on. Delete the blank clips and also its source. Also save the project. Now add your background picture for the intro and put it in the first video track in the timeline. As you can see, the background does not look right in the video. To fix this, click the FX icon in the picture or left click on the picture and click Effects. In this window you can see many effects. We will use the motion effect for this. Bring the scale effect to full. Now you can see that it is fixed. Make sure the intro starts from the start and ends at where the wheel clip starts. You can split the music track from where the intro ends. I'm also making the intro short and cutting the excess music. Now add a black blank clip for the opening and the vignette effect. Put the vignette clip to the last video track. Remember that the upper tracks overlay the lower ones. I am also naming the video tracks. Make sure that the vignette clip's length is same as the intro. Open the effects window for the same clip, then pick the transparency effect and the vignette effect. The order of effects have its consequences. From bottom to top, the effects apply respectively. As you can see here, when I apply vignette first and transparency later, then the vignette effect also becomes transparent, so be cautious about that. To open an animation graph, click this icon at top right of the window. Now you can animate any values. We will animate the opacity of this clip. To be able to do that, click this icon most right to the value. Add a keyframe at the start by clicking the green plus icon at the top of this graph. Add another keyframe close to that start and bring the opacity to 0. You can make a smooth slope by adding a left curve to the keyframe by clicking the button at top, or left click the keyframe to add a curve. As you can see, we have successfully created an opening. Open the effects window for the vignette clip again. Now we will create a beating effect with the vignette. Just follow what I do. Make sure the beating is synced with the music beat. You can see it when you move the red cursor in the graph. The red marker in the timeline also moves, which can help you to be accurate. Looks like it needs some fixing. There we go, it's fixed now. Now creating a moving background effect, there is a horizontal value. You can change that. I would recommend changing base X value because it also move the rotation axis, but there is no need for rotating the background, so I just went with horizontal value. There we go, we created our moving background. Add another category and name it texts. It is optional. Then add a folder and name it intro texts. It will be used for intro. Add text by how I do it, or right-click the folder and add text. Here is the text window. Feel free to experiment with it. Name your text as follows. This is also optional. Count your beats for the intro. Now duplicate the same intro text for the amount of beats in the intro. Change your texts accordingly. Put the first text and the start of the first beat until the start of the next beat. Now do the same for each text. Now let's create the animation for one text. Just follow what I do. As 0 degree and 360 degree results in the same rotation, then we can go directly from 0 to 360 value for rotation. Copy the text which has the animation, right-click the other texts, hover over paste, special click paste effects. Right-click the intro section of the music and click fade in. Choose a format wheel clip sample. I am gonna choose a random wheel clip. But make sure choose 2 wheel clips that you will not change or delete, like a sample. Looks like I forgot to cut this beat. I am counting the beats again to check if it matches my 8 categories. I have to cut at this exact beat. which is shorter than other ones, but it doesn't change much, so it's alright. I will make an exception for this one. I am picking a point where the wheel and background transitions. Now copy the music section. Add a new sequence by clicking the plus icon next to the already existing sequence. I already added it before. And pass the music section into the new sequence. Find a middle part where the next wheel appears. Add both wheel clip samples. Delete their audio tracks by left-clicking and clicking the top option where it says Unlink from audio. Separate the clips where the country chosen appears. Delete the excess video, or you could speed the section up to make it shorter. Actually looks like we don't need the spinning section at all. If it doesn't fit, just make it longer by slowing the clip down. Just as I did. Now we will add a crop to ratio effect and also shaking effect. Just adding a random detail. Now adding a transition. You can choose any, but I like the slide one. When you get this option, click freeze frames, because if you choose the other option, the clips will not be synchronized with the music after that. There we go. Copy these clips for now and return to the main sequence. Paste it exactly next to the intro. Add another transition effect between the intro and the wheel clip. Add your background in which you will compare the countries. Stretch the background to how much you want it to be in the screen. Adding a vignette effect for the wheels, just do what I do. If you mess up, you can always press Ctrl+Z to undo that mistake. I am copying the old vignette effect and pasting it special in the new one. Resetting the opacity value, and setting it to 0, also resetting the vignette strength. Now for the background, I wasn't animating with a strength goal in my mind. You could say I was experimenting, so it took a long time. So I will just put up the pictures for the final graph. This is the order in which you will put the effects. Now I will show you all the values and their graphs. You can see the time down here, and its value here. These small bumps are optional. These bumps matches the beat so the background zooms in and out with the beat of the music. These are small movements to make the background more fluid or something. This rain effect produces the moving white lines in the background. It is a bug. It occurs when the aspect ratio is 9:16 and it is above the Osho aspect ratio effect. I found it accidentally while experimenting. Add one more vignette clip, just do as I did. This is an extra detail, I'm animating a slow breathing vignette effect on the background. Now add your two flags, I am adding one for now. Same thing here, I was experimenting on which animation could be the best. So again I'm gonna skip to the final result. You know the drill. Be sure to match your values even if they are not animated. Now to animate the other flag. Copy the flag you already animated and paste it on the new flag, and make the values inverse. Just do what I did. I fixed the beat delay by stretching the flags to the beat, but I didn't record it. Open the text spin and insert a text and name it country vs country. Skipping again because you know. Add a new folder named Comparison Items or something else. This is where you will add texts for the categories you are comparing. Add a text and edit it however you want all your categories' text to look like. You know the rules and so do I. Ignore the other text clips, we will reach them later. I skipped the part where I duplicated the text objects and named them accordingly to my categories which will be compared. Now I'm going through all the text objects I duplicated and changing their texts. This is the first category, add next categories in whatever order you like. And as you can see, the text easily clips to the exact position with equal gap. Now copy the effect you made and paste them special in all the other text clips like I did. Looks like the text is too big. Time to fix it. The texts other than first appear too late, so to fix this, I deleted all effects from all but the first two texts and alter the second text effect to make it appear faster. Now copy the altered effect and paste it on all texts after the second. Add a new sequence where we will animate the animation for flags when they win. Copy some section of the music and paste it into the new sequence. The reason I created a new sequence is because I'm experimenting again. But I didn't have any ideas, so I used the effect which I had already created previously. And again I'm gonna skip to the final result. I am gonna show if you made an effect for one flag on top, then how to make it for the bottom one easily by making the already made effect inverse. Just make horizontal and vertical values negative if they are positive, or vice versa. Same goes here as well. Move the other flag winning clip here. Copy these 4 clips. Put it exactly next to the existing clip as follows. Did I mention you can do this by zooming in? You can ignore these clips at the end, it is just the flag when they appear for a category stretched. Add another folder named Comparison Stats or something else. This is where you will put the values of the countries in various categories. I put nothing behind them so that they can appear down, but you can do this in motion too. Now duplicate the text objects 7 times and name them according to your 8 categories again. Now put them next to the categories names like I did. Now keep doing this for all categories. Now copy the clip with the effect and paste it to the clips which doesn't have this effect. Looks like a mistake, time to fix it. Fixing the greater than sign. Now I have changed the background. I will show you how you can change pictures easily without touching anything in the timeline later. Check the syncing by playing the video slowly. Ayuda ayuda ayuda. Add your format winning pictures. Skip this GoFi animating process with no prior preparations in mind. Let's delete this effect, we will recreate it again. The keyframes doesn't need to be in exact position, just get the idea where they are around. Leave these here to copy their effects. Oops, wrong picture. Now put these pictures in order starting at each beat. Now copy the effects and paste them accordingly. Putting a fade out effect in the music. I guess we don't need the last picture. Putting an ending or fade out into black by turning the opacity of the black blank clip at the end to 100%. Deleting the last format win picture because we don't need it and also its source. Add the remaining comparison stats named winner or add another text if you didn't add it yet. I am not gonna skip this time because this didn't take that long. Forgot to record, bruh. Here is the glow effect graph. It just goes up and down according to the beats. You can't see the glowness here quite right. But when you render it, then the glow looks good. Just adding an extra detail. Now for the winner text. Changing the winner flag glow animation. The format is done, make sure you saved it. When you are ready to create a new video, save the format as a different project. Make sure you have recorded your data for the countries you are comparing. Save the pictures as any names other than format. Now right-click the format flag, click Replace File and navigate to the flag you want to change to. As you can see, the flag is changed. Continue this for the winning pictures. Now change the texts for the stats of the countries by overwriting the XX by the numbers or data you saved. Put the bigger value up and smaller down. Change the other values too. Now remove the flag of the country which lost in each category. Now move on to the wheel clips, insert the wheel clips for the countries chosen. Remove the audio from the clips. Cut the clips where the country chosen appears. Do the same thing as you did for the format wheel clips. Now copy the effects from the format wheel clips and paste them in the new wheel clips. Add the same transition. Copy the new wheel clips. Delete the format wheel clips and paste the new ones exactly next to the intro. Add the same transitions. Now to export the video. Click Export Video on the top menu and put the following export options. You can choose how many frames per second you want the video to be. Save and wait for it to finish rendering.